With all of the left-wing violence we've seen lately, you'd think police departments would be stepping it up. The NYPD said that what happened in Charlottesville would never happen in New York City because they will not allow rival protest groups to get close to each other, and the arresting begins when the first object is thrown, not after it's already out of hand. What happened in San Francisco over the weekend is just shameful. Protesters from a group called Patriot Prayer gathered at Berkeley to protest Marxism. The demonstration was peaceful, but it quickly went pear-shaped when violent militant antifa leftists showed up. In what can only be described as an absolute disgrace, Berkeley Police Chief Andrew Greenwood told his officers to allow armed and masked antifa thugs to attack the Patriot Prayer group. Berkeley police stood by and watched as these violent leftists went over the barricades and started beating the peaceful demonstrators, including Patriot Prayer leader Joey Gibson. What's worse is Patriot Prayer members had already gone through police checkpoints and were screened for weapons. After police retreated, the violent leftist mob went through unscreened, carrying whatever they wanted. Greenwood tried to justify his failure to perform his duty and protect these American citizens, saying he thought the best way to avoid violence was to let the angry violent mob in. According to Mercury News, Greenwood told them, quote, "The potential use of force became very problematic given the thousands of peaceful protesters in the park. Once anarchists arrived, it was clear there would not be dueling protests between left and right, so he ordered his officers out of the park and allowed the anarchists to march in," unquote. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense to me either. What leads anyone to believe the sudden appearance of liberal anarchists will de-escalate violence anywhere? If this is Greenwood in CYA mode, he's got to do better than that. It's clear Berkeley police were well aware that Antifa was armed and bent on violence. They failed to protect and serve the public and intentionally backed off to allow the Antifa thugs to attack. Folks, we need a revitalization of law and order in this country from the top down, especially against violent leftist criminals.
Thank you for listening. Don't forget to subscribe and donate at theraywarnershow.com.